It's like, well, man, this is a lot more than just saving money. I was like, I've got to do something, with solar. It'd be the most efficient. And I also knew I could run a wire off the alternator and use that to recharge, but I'd have to figure out a way to do that systems, no propelling. But when I'm looking at the efficiency of how much energy you're getting, solar was, at the top opposed to alternator current. So get the panels, and it was those 200-watt panels. And, back then that was about as high as you could get without going like commercial and spending thousands, and ran it down to just a small solar charge controller and an inverter that I got all at Harbor Freight. And it worked, but, it would only work to charge like a battery or so. Then you had to let it recharge from the sun. It just wasn't enough power to sustaining. And so as technology was growing and things were getting cheaper, especially with Amazon, I started researching more into different panels and stuff. And plus we're doing this stuff to try and get a grant. And so we're studying really into everything fossil fuel, everything through the climate, everything through the exhaust and stuff that's coming out is polluting that. And then the noise factors, and really got to see the science behind everything. And it's like, well, man, this is a lot more than just saving money. The community, your customers are benefiting. It's teaching other companies to do so. Right. If you were a company and you're wanting to, or you're entertaining the thought of switching from gas to electric, you'd want to know all the reasons, the pros and the cons, the goods and the bads.
I think
just kind of
I think this is going to push people just in general, maybe to be hopefully go solar and start, like, even if they use it for some things, not all the things. I think that we can start learning how easy it is to incorporate these systems into our lives, and how useful it'll be to lower emissions and the use of fossil fuels